Hello, everybody. It's been a little while, and it's been on my mind to make a video about the subtle bodies and how that relates to your health and your well-being. Okay, and so today that's what I'm gonna discuss with you. Um, and for those of you that don't know, my name's Crystal Newcomb. I'm a medical intuitive healer. I also offer spiritual guidance to those who are beginning to receive gifts or want to learn more about their a particular spiritual gift. And typically, I do work with folks to get their subtle bodies and get them educated about how things work, because then they're able to receive the pure love and the pure light from their oversoul that they were intended to receive. Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so get ready for my my art here. Now, hopefully you can see this relatively well. Um, okay, so what we have here, um, this is uh, all of the subtle bodies uh, uh, are generated by pure love and light, and are based upon the level of harmony that each of us is experiencing uh, between who we believe we are and how we believe we are, and what our oversoul believes we are. Okay, and that's because our oversoul is a an ascended light being that is here. Now, the word incarnate, right? That word actually means create, right? It is manifesting each of us. Each of us has an oversoul, and it's manifesting us, and it is an ascended light being. Okay, so it's incarnating us, it is creating us, and it gives us life, it gives us a soul. Okay, now, um, this oversoul here, I want to draw this too. Um, See, in there are densities. Now, I've done other videos about this. I don't know if you can see. Okay, I've done other videos about densities, and that there are uh, uh, basically 8 densities on planet Earth, through which Creator flows pure love and light consciousness through Gaia. And Gaia is a divine being that is creating the planet and sustaining the health and well-being um, of the planet, and humans then are the souls that make up the collective consciousness. And that collective consciousness is rising right now, is risen to 4th density. Okay, that's all human beings, souls, and their state of being was in 3rd density. And 3rd density is essentially um, uh, what's called service to self. It is understanding that you it's self awareness. Okay, 1st and 2nd density do not have self awareness, right? 1st density are the rocks and minerals and all of that. Still has creator consciousness flowing through, manifesting this earth, okay, through Gaia. Now, 2nd density, those are plants and animals. They are aware, but not self aware. And when I say self, I mean like they don't have a higher self. Okay? Because some people go, well, my dog, this and that. I'm not saying that they are not created and that they don't have a purpose. It's just different than humans. Okay? Now, humans have been in 3rd density, and for the first time ever, the collective reached a tipping point where 51% of the collective consciousness made the decision to shift to fourth density, which is service to others. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's never happened. Now, what that means is there's a higher vibration that Gaia is now creating in combination with the sun. Okay? The sun is sending creator information to each of us through pure love and light. Okay? Now, this shift to fourth density, we're seeing this transition happening. Old ways of viewing self are no longer going to be supported. Okay, and so they're falling away, and some of them more gracefully than others, because it's an old dominating worldview, right? And that's going away now, and so it's an exciting time. And what I'm seeing is the many people that are coming who feel restless because the ways that they used to live, it just doesn't feel right anymore. See, they're being called to fourth density to give up somebody else's view about how they need to live their lives and really explore themselves and do that self-understanding time, the self-reflection time, right? That helps them raise their consciousness to fourth density, where their service to others truly comes from a pure love of self first, pure love for oneself. That time where you rest and receive from Oversoul, that pure love and light. That's where it is right there. Okay, now, see, there's a lens, and it's in seventh density. Okay, our Oversoul is in seventh density. Okay, eighth density is sort of the transition. It's a transition point where creator is flowing things in and things flow out. Okay, seventh density is where our Oversoul is, and in sixth density, it offers us a higher self. In sixth density, so this is seventh. Sixth density is a higher self. This is what some people, when you begin to tap into your intuition and it just flows to you, that's you being connected to your higher self. Okay. Now, this third to fourth density shift, there are selves that are not healed, and they're beating themselves up when they make mistakes, and they're living life in ways that don't make them happy, and so they're not connected to their intuition. They've not been taught. Do you see? It's super important. These things are super important to understand. Okay? Because to receive, that's feminine. That's not being a woman. Femininity is receiving blessings with full understanding that you don't have to earn it. It's there for you. It's how you were created. Okay? And then the masculinity is the action that is balanced, that's taken after one has received the blessing of pure love and light. Okay? Now, that's in everybody. And when it's flowing properly, that's when the intuition comes in, synchronicities come in, because you're tapped into the fullness of what you were created to be tapped into. You see? Now, this here should and must be the lens through which your Oversoul flows all of the love of pure love and pure light to you, to your body. Okay? It's because that it's your view of yourself, your self-understanding is the lens through which your Oversoul is flowing those blessings to you. Okay? And so if it's narrow and constricted because you've not been taught that you're about your worthiness or whatever that is, you don't feel as healthy and well as you could. And so that's really important, because when this lens is as it was designed, This is when these um, subtle bodies that I'm going to describe relatively briefly. This is when they show a beautiful aura. Okay. Okay. So in the middle here, we've got it's red, and that's your physical flesh and blood body. Okay, it's red. Okay, and it's made up of all of the how your body's doing. Okay, the next one is orange, and I'm actually going to look at. I made this little um, this orange body is your ethereal body. Okay, and this is about a half an inch to an inch off of, off of your body. And what you need to understand is it's drawn as layers, but it isn't. It's coming from you, and it's flowing from your oversoul as it manifests through you, right? And some colors are just more vibrant than others. And that's why when you look at somebody's aura and you see certain colors showing up, that shows the level of health and vitality in any particular area. Okay, so this orange is let me look. I'm going to just double check. I'm going to describe I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly because it's super important. So I'm going to just click on this for just a moment. The orange is, yes, the etheric, and it's a it's a glowing blueprint of the person's vitality. Okay, so that's the blueprint of your vitality there. Okay, the next one is the yellow, and that is the mental body, and that is a fluid field, which means it's dynamic. It's shifting based upon how you think. Okay, and so uh, when you are in a peaceful, when you're peaceful, right? That's that's a, provides you a healthy mental body. Okay. Then the next one, which is bigger, I'm going to kind of do it like this. It's bigger is the green. That's your astral body, and that's kind of a round field that's that it's comes from the heart. Um, it's a spherical field coming from one's heart. Okay. Uh, the next one is the causal body, and that's a blue. That's blue, and that's about, what does it say here? I'm trying to see what I wrote here. It is about 3 to 5 feet, and it's focused on expression, how well you're able to express yourself. Okay, and that's blue. Now the indigo, that is the light body, and that goes anywhere from 5 to 8 feet from the body. Okay, and it is a complete geometric egg, and it's used for consciousness travel. Okay, so one's light body, um, if one chooses to be involved in that type of you know um, travel, that's how that happens. Okay, um, and then the spirit body is the violet, and it is boundless. Okay, it's boundless, and it is a crown focal point acting as a universal gateway. Okay, so this is just absolutely beautiful. Um, I wanted to be sure that I read that because it's incredibly important. And see, so at any given time, if you see somebody whose aura has a lot of blue and indigos and those colors, it's because, see, these three inner ones, red, orange, and yellow, those are about the body and the self. Okay, and one's health and well-being. Okay, and so when you are receiving from a creator through your oversoul, okay, your health and your vitality, that it's a light. Okay, you don't get sick. um, Life is very different for you, and so when these are healthy and the vitality is there, That's when the green, blue, indigo, and violet, those sometimes the green, your heart, um, that astral body, okay, uh, um, is, it begins to expand and grow, and there's more green there through that self love, okay, of understanding how to receive from Creator, right? Receive, then do. Always, if you can, okay? Like just meditating in the morning. When you meditate, just ask for peace and to learn how to receive if you don't know how to yet. It'll happen. I promise you. Okay? Okay. See, once that gets going, then your the other three are the more higher consciousness bodies. And this is when your spiritual gifts can begin showing up in a different way if you want them to. Always make sure to ask your oversoul to be in charge of that. Okay? Okay? Because there are a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot, but there are a lot of people experiencing the awakening and thinking that that's like this perpetual thing. This just goes on and on and on. And it's not, it's the end. The awakening is the awakening to this knowledge, to this understanding, so that you can then learn to receive pure love and pure light the way you were created to. That's that's the end of the awakening when you know who you are and the value that you bring. I want that for you. I really do. And see, then you begin what's called ascension, and that's the higher consciousness levels, right? Fourth density, service to others comes from a place where you are full first. You know who you are and the value you bring, so that the things that you do for others comes from a place that was created to come from, and so it really truly does bless others. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to close it off there. I really hope that this was helpful for you. Um, I want you to feel free to get in touch with me if you want to. If you want, I do have, uh, if you want consultation, if you want support, guidance, I do tarot readings. And I also have an aura, I have aura software that's, if you send me a picture of you, I can get your aura, get you something sent back. So I just absolutely love providing any of this type of support to anybody, because that's a blessing to me. So each of you have a beautiful day today, and thank you so much.